well. Let me see what it's doing. So we know we're in. Okay, so we should know we're in. Okay, so we should know. There we go. Sound's working. Okay, good. All right. I had to reset the live. I didn't have my right tags in there about Chiefs Kingdom and my name. I didn't have it in there. It was my fault. But where's my trusty remote? Okay, let's go. Let's just do this. Let's just do this. If you're just coming in, please hit that like button. Okay, hit the like button. Share it out. Okay, hit the like button. Share it out. I'd be real happy if you do that for me. If you watched the playoffs right now, comment down below if your team won. What was your favorite game? What you thought? Any of those things. I don't care. Comment down below. You don't have to be a Chiefs fan to be here. We're going to talk about the Chiefs because it's Chiefs Kingdom. We did win. Kelsey. That's Kelsey, baby. We're going to talk about other stuff too. All right, let's get into this. Did you watch the game? Comment down below if you just watched the Bills Chiefs. Even if you're not a Bills Chiefs fan, did you watch the game? Did you think it was going to be as entertaining as it was? Did you thought the Chiefs were done with 13 seconds left? Coach Brown from Last Chance U. I'm talking to you on Twitter. Someone to share this out to him. He always dogs Mahomes. Oh, the players are better. Oh, he's got fast players around him. Oh, that's what happens when you got good guys. Oh, he just dink and dunk. Oh, Patrick. Oh, stop it. Stop it. Smoke another cigar. Drink another something of whiskey and calm the heck down. Give the boy some credit. Actually, don't call him Boy Wonder no more. Call him Superman. Give Superman some gosh darn credit because you're going to need kryptonite to defeat him. And even Superman went down a few times, but came back in his movies. You all know this. I'm not a superhero type person. Now, Coach J.B. Brown, I don't have nothing against you, my friend. But you dog him on Twitter all the time. And I follow you because I like your podcast. And I like how you tell it like it is. But in the same sense, we got to tell you like it is right now, man. You wrong on your evaluation of Mr. Mahomes. Not that you've completely said that he's a horrible quarterback or anything, but basically you dog him every chance you get. So, I mean, I don't even know if I should look on there right now. But it's just give guys some respect. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, let's talk about some other games. Every game ended like in a field goal. Field goal difference. Looks like Kansas City and them wanted to double that. That's why they got an extra 3 points because they got the end zone in overtime. I've got a phone call today. Someone was talking to me about the Green Bay loss, the Tennessee loss. And before this, Tampa Bay has not played yet. And I said, hey, I heard, and I can't remember the guy's name. It was on YouTube. It was a guy who played for Tampa Bay at one time. And he was doing this interview. You guys could just probably go to YouTube, type in Tampa Bay, ex-Tampa Bay Super Bowl winner talks on YouTube about maybe the NFL game being rigged. Now, this is coming from a player, not a fan. I do not know if any of this is rigged, put in place, or whatever. And I'm not trying to say it is, but a player said something, and he was like, this guy I was talking to said, well, where's your proof and all this stuff? And I was like, I don't have to come up with proof. I'm repeating what I heard. I don't know if it's true or not. But before I get into all my hype about my Chiefs, listen, just real quick, Chiefs Kingdom, hear this out. If you're telling me that Aaron Rodgers can't get the job done against Jimmy Garoppolo at home and only score 10 points, you're crazy. They had their players. They had Devontae Adams, all of them. They were not hurt. They weren't banged up. And they're going to lose by 3. Then you got Tom Brady. What the heck happened there? Busted coverage at the end there. Guy gets loose down the field. Sorry for the sniffles. But he makes they make the field goal. It's just kind of crazy. All 3 games, all 3 1 seeds lose by 3 points. Even the Titans, I mean, theoretically, even with losing Derrick Henry, they were still, that's why they finished with the 1 seed. They were still able to finish out as the best team based on seeding. And they're not better than the Chiefs, but they finished that way. So I didn't expect anybody to beat them but the Chiefs. Now, I know Buffalo beat us in the regular season by like 18 points. I know. But this is the playoffs. This is Patrick Mahomes. And I know you guys out there, Joe Burrow, and you've got all your high-flying receivers for Cincy, and they're going to come in and put it on our heads, like in a dunk contest, just jump up and between the legs, 360 touchdown grab. My ball's flat. That ball's flat. I got to put some air in it. That's what you think's going to happen, and maybe it does. Maybe it does. I can't say definitively it won't. But they really thought Josh Allen had us with 13 seconds, didn't they? Let me get into the stats. I'm going to give you my trio award real quick because I'm just, all right. I'm going to give, I was going to give something to the defense. Like the D-line or something. Actually, they got bailed out by the offense. So, all offensive players here. Tyreek Hill, Patrick Mahomes, and I can easily give to Kelsey because he caught the last pass. But let's give it to Hardman or McKinnon. Guys played Prangle. Let's give it to him. Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes, 33 of 44, guys. 33 of 44. 378 yards, no interceptions. And what he does at home. That's like 20-1. Now he's like 23-1 or 21. 23 touchdowns, 1 interception, or 24 touchdowns, 1 interception in his postseason career at Arrowhead Stadium. Unbelievable. Stop with the comparison. Stop saying that he's not good. All these haters out there talking to you, Skip Bayless. Share this out to Skip Bayless too. That's you, Skip. Your analogy needs to be punted out of here. That's crap that you say and that you spew out of your mouth. We went all over the place. I'm sorry. I'm kind of frustrated. We won the game. I put this helmet on. We won the game. Okay? I put this helmet on. Every time we were down, I strapped up my strap like this. Every time we needed a few points or I strapped up, I said, put me in the game, coach. This hurts my ear because this little snap. Hold on. There it is. Out. See right there? Pop that ear. But every time. Put me in the game. I throw the passes to myself. I threw them up. Or I do like a little Undertaker thing. I did. Just lay down. Whenever we were down 3 and we needed the field goal, I went like this. I did the Undertaker pose down, guys. And I said, laces out. Let's make the kick. And then he made it. And it's the helmet. But I'll tell you what. I didn't wear the helmet the whole game. Matter of fact, I got to take it off now. Here's why. The helmet and the football are special. These are the special items today. They're special. Here's why they're special. Because they work when I need them to. they can't work every time because then it's just guarantees. Then it doesn't make them special. These are special because when I do put them on, my power flows through the internet waves, through all the electrical lines, through all the cable lines, and right into that stadium with all you other screaming Chief Kingdom, Chief Nation fans. And our team pushed along tonight. Tyreek Hill running down the field with 1:02 when we are marching up. And we score. Actually, sorry, up to 1:02, then he scored. Tyreek Hill, guys. Recap. Let's go look at that real quick. We're going to... wonder if he'll show me like the... Let's see. Yeah. So the Chiefs were leading, but then Allen hits a dart, to I think that Davis guy for 13 yards. But the Chiefs are not to be outdone. This is ESPN, guys. Beautiful writing. How do they get so many words so fast? 64-yard touchdown they gave Kansas City the lead back. But again, they did it again, though, guys. They scored the touchdown, 17 seconds. Y'all know the storyline. Y'all know the storyline. And so here's what I'm gonna watch this replay real quick, and I'm gonna turn it down because I don't want to get a copyright. Yeah, he scored that. There was 1:13 on the clock when we hiked the ball. He runs down the field, and if we go back to that, that's like the 20 or the 30. Looks like the 35-yard line. Slant route. He goes across the Chiefs' middle area there. Right across the beautiful arrowhead, right in midfield. Runs up past. I thought, hey, field goal range, right? We needed just a field goal, but he took it all the way in. Left 1:02. And then Josh does what he does, and then there was debating. I saw it on social media. Did I give you guys my trio? And I apologize. Hey, James, thank you so much for coming in. I was just, and I forgot, guys. Hold on. Let's do this one. Celebrate good times. Come on. All right, let's do this one. Bam. All right. We're going to leave it on for a second that way because we know we won. They were debating on Twitter. They said, oh my, I saw a couple people. Oh, he gave the peace sign. Isn't that taunting? I mean, it wasn't a bad negative sign. We didn't give him the finger. He didn't do any gesture to represent something else, underneath his chin or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He didn't do the dead man sign Undertaker does, right? He didn't do that. He said peace, like, I love you, brother, but I got to go. Taunt that all you want. He scored the touchdown. Hey, exit strategy. I'm sad. I believe you're a Cowboys fan. I'm sad for your Cowboys, but I love my Chiefs. They got the job done. I love it. Thank you, and you're a beautiful person, and your family as well. I appreciate you coming in too and saying hi. Thank you guys so much. Guys, if you missed the beginning part, rewatch it because I threw it past myself. I caught it. I made a touchdown myself. I had the helmet on. What do I think is going to happen now? Okay, let's talk about some of this conspiracy theory real quick. All right, once again, I'll give Hill, Mahomes, and you can give it to Kelsey, Pringle, or Hardman. I don't care. I'll make a trio 5 ward. I don't care. Whatever you guys want to do. If I had to nail it down, Kelsey caught the pass. I'm going to give it to him. He caught some other big passes to keep the first down drives going, so I'm going to give it to Kelsey. But honorable mentions, Malik Hardman and Pringle. So I'll give those two guys. And give another honorable mention to Clyde the Glide. Came back and ran tough. All right? He did. So Mahomes, Hill, Kelsey, honorable mentions for Mahomes, Hill, and Kelsey trio award tonight. And then honorable mentions, let's give to, like I said, Pringle, Hardman, and Clyde the Glide. Okay? Clyde Edwards-Helaire, if you guys don't know who that is. All right, guys, let me tell you this one thing real quick. Let's get into what I think is going to happen, and let's get back to the conspiracy theory of, is some of this stuff rigged? Do they have, let me get back to a solid line just in case there's some people that can't see all that flashing all the time, and I understand. Is it rigged? Is some of this rigged? Like the guy I was talking to said, there's no way. Maybe he's assuming so many people have to know, and all the stuff they'd have to do. Not really. Not really. You don't need all 5 refs to rig something for you. Or how many refs there are in the NFL. Comment down below if you know how many refs are in each NFL game. And I'm not for sure. I'm going to look it up. You don't need every single NFL ref to do it. Heck, you only really need about your head referee, one of your head referees, to be the guy that makes the questionable calls, throws out the questionable flag. Seven officials. Exit strategy, you say 5. I looked up on Google, there's 7. I guess there might be like 2 up in the stands or some, or there's someone, maybe Hector might be even throwing the guy in there they call on the phone to New York, or he calls over, whatever, if his phone service is working. I don't know. Or there's 5. Either way, you only need 1 per game, and you don't even need to fix every game. You can let these guys play it out. The players don't even have to know. But like I was telling you, there was a story at Exit Strategy. This guy played for Tampa Bay when they won their Super Bowl, like when they first came into the league, and they got the Super Bowl within a year, 2 year, whatever, right? Their first expansion, one of the first expansion team to do so, all this jazz, okay? Or no, when they changed their uniforms, whatever they did, because they used to wear orange. Now it just looked different. I kind of like their old jerseys, but anyways, he said that they kept on saying, well, and I think they were referring to last season. They were like, well, Tom Brady and them are the best team right now, and the Chiefs are the best team. He's like, those ain't the best 2 teams. He was like, well, who's better than the Bucks right now? And the guy was like, Green Bay Packers. Well, but they're not there. The Bucks are. They're hosting the Super Bowl. And he goes, now he was referring to last year. And this guy didn't play on last year's team. He played before. But he was saying, guys, it does not matter. Sometimes the players on the field doesn't control everything that happens in the National Football League. So, and I hope nothing happens to me. National Football League, FBI, CIA, whoever, Vegas, the Sharks. Okay, whatever. Listen, I'm just reporting what I heard, and I'll give my own analogy about it, right? My own thoughts. So they say that this guy says that, and you can look it up. You just type in Tampa Bay, ex-Tampa Bay player says players don't control everything on the field in an interview, says something about cheating or rigged games. Type that in, you're going to find the story. That simple. So he says to the guy, they don't control every aspect of the game. Those guys don't. He said, I had 2 interceptions and we won the game and all, okay? And they said, do you think that was legitimate? And he goes, guys, all I'm going to tell you is we don't control everything. And he wouldn't go anymore and he wouldn't elaborate anymore, okay? Let me see. So yeah, Dwight Smith. There we go. This one might be an former NFL player, Dwight Smith, exposed the NFL for rigging games. Is Dwight Smith lying? Is he telling the truth? Guys, I find this very hard to believe that every single number 1 seed lost. They all lost by field goals. The only one that won was the Kansas City Chiefs. And I love my Chiefs. We won the game. I couldn't see any questionable calls tonight. And I don't know what that means. Does every game have to be rigged? No. Do they want every game rigged? No, because that would be too obvious. And I'm not saying it's rigged, but there is some questionable things. Maybe these teams just went in and they just did it. But let me like Dak Prescott, he's been in the league for years. And for him to run the football, knowing how much time was left, you'd think he would have gotten down a little bit sooner. I don't know. He just needed the first down. He didn't need, if he wasn't going to run it in for the end zone, why'd he keep running? So I don't know about that part. But the Chiefs are good. If you do fix anything, Vegas, if you do anything, please rig it for us to win. I don't know, baby. I'm not saying it is rigged. That Smith guy, what was his name again? Dwight Smith said it. I don't know. That was 3 months ago. Here's what he said. He said a year ago, and it was uploaded about 3 months ago. Jalen Ramsey, fined for saying the NFL's rigged. What's going on there? 3 years ago, he said that. Wow. I hope it ain't. Because I think what we just saw was beautiful. If you don't like what we just saw, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. I don't know what to tell you. If you're still hating on Patrick Mahomes, stop it. It's like, what, four years in a row? Just stop it. Now, the Cincy come in there and do what they did on their home field to us, especially if Tyrann Mathieu can't play. I don't know last time if he was there or not, but I don't think he was. I could be wrong. He went left with a concussion. Hopefully he'll be able to pass concussion protocol before next weekend. And we play. And we'll see. Comment down below, who do you think is going to win? And do not let me finish my one statement on that. And I did say I don't know, and I'm just repeating about the rig stuff. Do I think it's rigged? Not necessarily by the NFL or even Vegas. Here's where I think it gets questionable, because we had the situation with the NBA where a referee got involved and he went to prison. You guys can look him up too. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I hear what you're saying, exit strategy. And I'm so I am upbeat about the game. We won. It's a good game. I'm not mad. I'm excited. Definitely. I mean, you should have saw the beginning part. I went nuts a little bit, but I just feel bad for the Green Bay Packers, the Dallas Cowboys, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, because I honestly feel like, I mean, if someone would have said, hey, before this weekend started, every team's going to lose those games, every team that's the favorite at home is going to lose besides the Chiefs, I would have said, okay, that'd be great. That makes our path a little bit easier, but it's not going to happen. I mean, at least two are going to win. And it didn't happen. So very strange. But let me say this. The NBA referee, he did some stuff. He went to prison. So this is where I think it gets fishy. Could you find some of that in the NFL already with some of the referees? You never know, right? And even some of the coaches and even some of the players. But I still love the game. And what I hope and pray for, right, is that no one on the Chiefs squad ever cheats. I hope they don't ever cheat. No one that's refereeing our game ever cheats. And I hope the opposing team doesn't cheat that we play. That way, at least I'll never have to look back and go, I don't know about those games. Like, I mean, for instance, with Tom Brady, no offense to Tom, but, I mean, you have Deflategate. You have the whole stealing the plays. Okay? I mean, that's a lot of cloud around. And even if Tom didn't do anything, unfortunately, he is a person that's involved with all that crap, you know, because he was there. Doesn't mean he did anything. And it paints a bad picture. It paints a bad picture. It gives a stain to the NFL. It gives a stain to, you know, the refs and everybody. So, I don't know, guys. Okay, like I said, I do not think the NFL or Vegas or any of them are paying people to have the game cheated on so it could be messed up. But I do think that at times there could be people that mess things up for everybody. So, I already got on some people about talking about Patrick. They put him down. They make fun of him. They talk about his brother. Shame on you. Shame on you. They talk about his brother and his family. Don't do that. You know, don't do that. And questioning the whole integrity of the game based on some calls that didn't go your way or something is not cool to the game, nor to the NFL. So don't do that. But at least understand that some things are not in every single play and players' control on that field every time. And that's based on words from players. And exit strategy once again, Bub. I'm not upset, dude. I'm not upset because my team won. And I think we won fair and square. I think the Bills played tough. I think we all did good. I just don't know if every single other game was 100% played to its best potential. Because of certain aspects that I don't know. Like, I can't say. But it is very odd. I saw a tweet on Twitter. Someone said, I won't say their name. Someone said, great win for the Chiefs. Tough loss for the Bills. The NFL's undefeated. Okay. What does that mean? Right? I don't know. But I still love football. In exit strategy, like, it's not disappointing in the fact that my team won. It's just, and it's not disappointing for the whole game of football all the time. It's just like, is there any really, like, if, for instance, who would really investigate these dudes if we really had hardcore evidence. Like, who would do it? Like, what branch of law enforcement, would investigate these guys? What would it be? FBI, I'm assuming. And I don't know about that stuff, guys. I don't know. I don't know. And I would assume, I would think it's going to be the FBI, but I think they're right now dealing with McDonald's and the McFlurry machines. So, but I love the country. I love football. I love everything about it. But guys, there'd be so many times and I hate to make this analogy because everybody's like, that's weekend football. That's your friends. Dude, there was weekend football times and my friends, and there would be a certain group of guys that would get on the same team and they never lost. We never lost. 4 or 5 of us guys get on the same team, we never lose. When you have the best players, very, 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 very seldom do you lose. The NBA, what I do like about them is their where it's set up, where it's, best out of 7, kind of harder to manipulate some of that, but one game scenario, very easy. One game scenarios could be very easy. People could get sidetracked with stuff and all kinds of crap could happen. So, but no, coming into this year, I thought it was going to be Dallas Cowboys versus the Kansas City Chiefs in the Super Bowl. And I thought the Chiefs would take care of business and win. Mahomes, Hill, and Kelsey have about this, because Hill and Kelsey's car probably got about 5 years left of pretty good football. 4 to 5 years of pretty good football. Maybe Hill might have 6, but his body's smaller. And Kelsey's bigger, but that's another bad thing too, right? Because we've seen the injuries with Gronk and people like that of that stature when they played so many seasons going this far into playoffs all the time. So I see those guys doing good for the next 4 or 5 years, and you can win 4 Super Bowls. That'd be awesome. 4 more Super Bowls, or you can win like 2 out of 4, or get 1 and make it to the Super Bowl like 3 times. So who knows what's going to happen with all that, and who knows if the Chiefs will finish the job and beat Cincy and then beat whoever for the NFC. But if they do, and how ironic is it that the Rams get to go home, host a game for an NFC championship, and if they win, stay home and play the Super Bowl. And then the Chiefs, if they win, they have to do part 2 of going to someone's home field to win a Super Bowl, because they had to try to go and win at Tampa Bay last year. They didn't get the job done. They would have to go to the Rams. If, and these are ifs. I'm not saying that the Rams are going to win and the Chiefs are going to win, just ifs. Okay? How ironic. But either way, we did it, baby. We did it. We are back to the bone. In my opinion, comment down below if you agree with this. I don't care what Cincinnati did in week 12, 13, 14, 15, whatever it was, 16. I don't care. I don't care. 17, whatever it was, I don't give a crap. The Kansas City Chiefs are the best team in football. That's what I think. Comment down below if you agree with that. Woo! I said a lot. And I'm just going to elaborate this again. So YouTube and Vegas and NFL and Chiefs Kingdom and Green Bay and Dallas and all the NFL fans, do not get this twisted. I repeated what I heard on a video. I do not know if that's true, 1% true, 100% true, 0% true. I have no idea. I do find it weird that every single 1 seed lost. Maybe it was just their days to lose, and they all lost by the same way. Who knows? Go figure. But I am happy and so proud of Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid and the Kansas City Chiefs. Now let's get Tyrann Mathieu back. Let's go take care of Cincinnati and show them they're not going to be doing this on top of our head catching balls. Get that out of there. Get that out of there. We'll block that stuff up. Pick it off. Score a touchdown, baby. All right, guys. That's all I have. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Until next time, guys. Chiefs Kingdom, baby. Happy Chiefs Kingdom.